Before we get into the video, I just want to say I'm super thankful to everybody that's been subscribing. The channel is really close to 1,000 subscribers right now. And then the TikTok Sports Never Ends 1. If you haven't got a chance to check that out, please do. We just did like 200K views on a Caitlin Clark post, and we're up to 13,000 followers, and we're closing in on like 35,000 likes. So I'm super thankful for everybody that has been tuning into that. We're just dropping daily bangers on there, so I'm super thankful for you for that. Anyway, let's get into this. So Australia played USA today. This doesn't count for anything. They're friendly matches. It doesn't go towards the USA's actual record in the world, in the Olympics. Sorry, I was watching the World Cup. But one of the big topics that I want to talk about and stand out for me is 2 games in a row, Anthony Davis has been incredible. Obviously, if you know, the admin that runs this page and the people that work here are Celtics fans. And for us to be praising a Laker is a lot, so it shows you that he's been playing very great. And I just think that his game translates so well to the Olympic side. His rebounding, his playmaking, his ability to stretch the floor. So that's a conversation that we kind of have to have if you're looking at the whole team. Embiid has been getting into early foul trouble, not able to control the boards, and Anthony Davis comes in and he's an absolute monster. So do you bench Embiid and start AD, or do you bring him off the bench? Booker, Ant had great games today. Hey, real conversation. Let me know in the comments below. Anthony Edwards. People are saying he's the #1 option on this USA team. So far, through 2 games, it's looked like it. Maybe it's because he's just so aggressive to get a shot. What do you guys think? I mean, you can argue it. He's been the leading scorer in both games. Yeah, but on the other side, this Australia team looks pretty deep. They can make a run. Landale was on the Phoenix Suns. He's solid. Giddey is going to be an all-star next year, in my opinion. Or if he's not an all-star, he's going to have a breakout season. I really like Giddey's game. And then Patty Mills is solid for them. Joe Ingles. I guess Ben Simmons opted out to not play. I don't know why that is. I didn't see anything on that. But nah, Team USA looks solid, but I mean, they look beatable at the same time. Australia went on a big run at the end of this game. Dyson Daniels looked good too. That's kind of the problem with this USA team, is that they know they're so good. So if they let teams kind of hang around, they can beat them in the end of the game. But then if they let teams hang around, then teams hang around and they compete against them. Good pass. One more. And is just hard to guard. Tyrese was big in this game too. At the end of the game, he hit 2 threes to seal it. Having Dick Badell commentate is fire. Ant is a dog. So we have 19. Ant has 11 already. Is that Exum? Yeah, Australia has a good team. It's Canada, France, Australia, Serbia, Greece, and us. But they could, I mean, they played great, but they could mess around and give us another good game and beat us. Good move. This is, I know, like, there's been a lot of controversy with Josh Giddey, obviously, what happened. But as a celebrity and, like, somebody of that, everybody knows in the NBA community that it's not true. But imagine being him. Like, sometimes people don't feel for those type of people. Obviously, it's, like, funny and it's, like, a meme. But he is probably waking up every single morning just depressed because people know exactly what he was accused of, you know? Good pass. I've noticed Drew's been playing a lot, and they normally end the game with the lineup of Drew and Book, probably just for defensive reasons. Bam. Push from AD. Good move. Yeah, Bam and AD have been better than Embiid. So maybe Embiid is just not fully healthy, or I don't know what it is. Tough. So good at creating space. What do you guys think about Phoenix coming into next season? I feel like they're gonna float around the same, like a mediocre team. It's hard with Beal and KD and Book. They all pass. They all don't look to pass the ball, and besides KD, they're not incredible. I mean, KD's not an incredible defender, but besides KD, they're not great defenders. Hey, if Dyson Daniels is playing great, if he can do this in the NBA, then he'll have a solid career. The Pels need it too, off the bench. He showed flashes for sure. Shot, Bam. No bag, Bam. Yeah, I mean, Drew. If Drew went to Washington, he could average 25, 30. So, good move. His floater. Giddy's good. Nothing else to say. He played good. I like Lyndale too. Okay, see, obviously they're in win now mode, and Caruso makes them better defensively. And Giddy didn't work in specifically the Thunder Mavs series just because they were putting Giddy in a lot of pick and roll situation, and he couldn't shoot the ball, so they were leaving him wide open on offense. But if he's playing for a team like Chicago that's not competing for a championship and they just want to make the play in and be like a 500 team, he's gonna be solid. If Giddy does what I think, he's gonna have a breakout year, and then people are gonna start giving him his flowers. This is a great move. Little boy. I think Tatum only had like 2 field goals. Tatum finally remembering that he's 6'10" and wants to go to the basket instead of shooting a sidestep 3. Good pass. Yeah, he's been going to the rim every time he gets it. First bucket. AD played half the minutes that Embiid played and had double the amount of rebounds and almost double the amount of points. Good passing, Tatum. I haven't seen Derek White yet. What's up with that? Landale's good. He's like Hardenstein a little bit. Thank you. Foul bait. I think AD can score quickly, like on a dump in or like a duck in, and Embiid has to take a few more dribbles to get to his mid-range shot or like his post move. So maybe AD's more effective just getting a little catch and going up right away. You know what I mean? He's been solid. Dude, this Australia team's fun to watch. How hard do you think Team USA is really trying? 1 to 10. Like a 7.5? Or like a 9? Because it's not a 10 yet. Once they lose one or they get close to losing one, then they'll start trying, which they did. But not really. Good pass. You think they didn't ask Ben to play, or the Nets were like, if Ben's not healthy, he can't play in Australia. He can't go to the Olympics. I guess they don't need Ben when they have Josh Giddey. It's damn near like the same player. He wants it. AD is tough. He's been the best play. Him and Ant have been the best two players on the Olympic squad, like consistently both games. Watch him have a breakout season now. Sometimes that's all they need is just a little bit of confidence. If he's doing it versus this team, he should be able to do it versus NBA teams. Good move. Hey, Patty Mills can still get you a bucket. And he plays both ends too. Yeah, bro. Exum's nice. They have a solid squad, Australia. I know I keep saying that, but they really do. Like, they have a lot of guys that want to get after it. Exum, Giddy, Daniels, Lockdale. I mean, Jock Landale. I combine both his names. Mills, Ingles. And they hustle too. This is where the game got kind of tight, and then towards the end they hit a few shots, but Tyrese was big. I don't know why Steve Kerr's the head coach. It should be Spoelstra. You know Spoelstra's doing most of the heavy lifting. Last play of the game, who are you trusting to drop a play? Spoelstra or Kerr? Come on now. Kerr can't coach. If you gave Darvin Ham the same teams that Steve Kerr had with the Warriors, you think they win at all? You think they blow a 3-1 comeback to LeBron? Just saying. Good pass. I like this lineup. The first five. Oh, with AD, that's the best lineup. LeBron, AD, Tatum, Ant, and Curry. Take Embiid off the bench, or play Embiid the first 5 minutes, and then AD wants to start, and he should be at this point. Good move. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think who USA could potentially... If Giddey's hitting his... Oh. I thought he hit that. I was going to say, if he's hitting his 3-ball, he's hard to stop. I also don't like how early this game was. 17-10 and shooting the 3-ball. He's the player of the game, him and Ant today. I'm sure there's people from USA that are like preying on our downfall just because we're so good. I can see it. I remember wanting last year's team in FIBA to lose just so like we could assemble the Avengers, and then because it's interesting to watch all the best players go at it. The pass. Now that Australia starts to go on a run right here, which this is when the game gets kind of interesting. 3 Mills. Lakers need shooting. If he can shoot the ball like that, Lakers need to pick him up. Lakers need a lot. Deladova. That's so funny. After the game, LeBron and Deladova's handshake is just like, they just dab each other up like that. Every time I see it, I'm like, what the heck? They've been doing it since Cleveland, though. Deladova, the Curry stopper. There we go. So, look. USA's up 6. Tyrese hits that big three, makes the game different. If he doesn't hit that three, Australia goes down and score. Then Tyrese same spot, 2 buckets in a row. He was the he. I mean, he didn't have. He passes the ball and facilitates really well, but scoring wise, he didn't have a great game. But he hit those 2 big shots, and then after that, I think they cut it to like 6. Kick out. Yeah, Giddy has a nice touch around the rim. Floater, little scoop shot. That was a sealer right there. Good move by Book. That's pretty much it. While we wrap up this video, like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. Let me know down in the comments below. Will Team USA go undefeated? That's my first question. Will Team USA go undefeated? And will Anthony Davis get moved up to the starting lineup, or will they keep Embiid starting? Will Anthony Davis get moved up to the starting lineup? And then will Team USA go undefeated? And if not, who will beat them? Serbia, Greece, Canada, can Australia beat them? France, you let me know. Anyway, good win from Team USA. Australia made it close at the end. 4-5 point game. Clutch free throws from Book, but it wasn't enough. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys with all the run. Sports never ends on TikTok. Sports never ends 1 on TikTok. Run that up.